What's up, minions? Lex DeVille here, and in this video we're going to be going over Upwork's new Boost Your Proposal bidding system. I'm going to give you my thoughts on their new auction system that is designed to supposedly help freelancers get a leg up on the competition when you're sending proposals. If that is something that you're interested in, stick around. Hey minions, if you're new to the channel and you like what I have to say, then be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you never miss a video. Only do this if you like what I have to say and if you want to hear more about freelancing, entrepreneurship, and personal world domination. For those who don't know me, I'm Lex DeVille, and on this channel we talk about all things freelancing. We help you escape corporate prison and build a freelance empire. We talk about tips, tutorials, advice, even Upwork, and other platforms from time to time. And today's video is something really unique and special, and it is because it is just one of those things that Upwork is doing that really triggers people who are not complete fools. If you're the kind of person who values your own intelligence, if you're the kind of person who doesn't like to be made to feel stupid by platforms like Upwork, then this video is probably going to get under your skin a little bit. Because what we're talking about today, and before we get into that, remember to subscribe because you want these updates from me and because these insights might help you make money. They might. They have for a lot of other people. They might help you. They're free. So subscribe. It helps the channel out, helps you get more videos like this. What Upwork has launched is a new bidding system for their proposals, and I'll pop it up on the screen. I'm looking at it right now as I'm recording, so I'll just kind of briefly, I'll just read what they say as far as how it works. So how it works: when you submit a proposal, you can choose to boost it by spending additional connects, whatever amount you think it's worth. If you bid high enough relative to other bidders, we'll boost your proposal to the top of the stack, so it's one of the first proposals that clients see. So it says, it goes on to have some other points here. Decide if you really value a job. Choose to bid to be eligible to boost your proposal above others. Bid. Set the number of connects you're willing to use to outbid other freelancers. We encourage you to bid the amount you truly think the job is worth. Submit. Your proposal will be boosted to the client if your bid is high enough. If another freelancer bids more than you and your proposal is not boosted, we will refund some of your connects if boosting did not result in an engagement with a client. You'll be notified either way, and your proposal will still show up for a client even if you're outbid. The auction will last up to 7 days. It starts when the job is posted, and it is cleared after 7 days or sooner if the job is closed or a hire has been made. Using connects, the value of a job is always up to you, and you never have to worry. And you never have to worry about wasting connects if you over or underbid. All right, so who is this targeted at? What is the value here? What is actually being provided here? From the client side of things, I know for a fact that I look at every single proposal. I go through and I look at every proposal. So being the first person to bid on my job is the least likely thing to get you hired, because I'm going to wait until I get more and more good freelancers in, more and more freelance proposals, so that I can go through them and see who is really the best person for the job. So it already doesn't matter who's at the top. It does not matter, because what is true of one client is true of many clients. Clients don't care who's at the top. It's like an employer getting a stack of resumes. They pull the first one and they don't even look at it. They just say, that's who we're hiring. We're going to hire this person out of this stack of resumes. It doesn't make any sense. That would never happen in a million years. So why would Upwork try and insult us by making us feel like that's what happens on their platform? If they really believe that that's how clients pick people, I gotta say, they don't know their own platform very well. It's just not true. So what is the value here? The only real value here is the fact that this is another cash grab by Upwork. How is it a cash grab by Upwork? Because it doesn't target savvy freelancers. It doesn't target the kind of freelancers who tend to make money on the platform. It doesn't target people who are good at writing proposals, and it doesn't target people who need this at all. You can bid, according to this, it seems like you can bid as many connects as you want, but they seem to be promoting 7 to 8 connects, so you can use at least 8 connects per bid. What does this do for Upwork? Well, it helps Upwork pool more money out of the lowest performing freelancers. So if you're a freelancer who doesn't get jobs very often, then how does Upwork get more money out of you? If you barely get jobs ever and you're not getting responses to proposals, then you run out of connects eventually. And so what do you have to do? That's right, you have to buy more connects. And sometimes your profile even gets set to private, and you have to pay for Upwork system so that you can get it on private, which also gives you some connects. The whole thing here is about buying connects. It's about the people who aren't making money for Upwork. It's about getting money from those people. The people who aren't getting responses to their proposals, this is the people who are the lowest performers on the platform. Upwork is trying to suck money out of you faster. How do they do that? By saying, hey, now you can bid. You can bid on jobs. And if you bid enough connects, then we'll boost your proposal to the top, and that's going to increase your chances. I'm using quote fingers. That may not be a direct quote from Upwork, but they're implying that it's going to increase your chances. And if it does, it's marginal at best, very marginal. And really, it's only going to do that for jobs that are mostly unskilled jobs, low-paying jobs, those kinds of things. That's where it's going to matter. It's not going to matter for jobs where the client is willing to pay $1,000, $3,000, $10,000, $20,000 or more. Those jobs, there's no way in hell a client is going to just take the first person who pops up at the top. That's not happening. So the way this is designed to pull more money out of the lowest performing freelancers is that right now, if you apply to gigs, it might cost you 1 connect. It might cost you 3 or 6 connects max. But now they have a way to not only get you to put more connects in, but to put way more connects in, potentially. I don't even know if there's going to be a limit on this, but it might be the fact that you can bid as much as you want. So let's say you've got 100 connects. You throw all of your connects at this one job. You want this job really bad. You put in 100 connects that you just bought yesterday, and now your proposal gets to the top, and you still don't get a response because you didn't put value into your proposal for the client. The client didn't care what you had to say. You clearly weren't the right fit. And now, even though you wasted 100 connects, you didn't get the job. Now you have to go back and buy more connects from Upwork, and that gets more money out of you faster because that's your only option at that point, or at least that's what you believe is your option. So this is nonsense. This is another bullshit scheme by Upwork to suck more money out of freelancers who don't know any better. And I really wish that Upwork would stop pulling these little money grab and nickel and diming scams, because that's what it is. It literally is a scam, because I guarantee if you take somebody who bids 100 connects, 5 connects, 10 connects, whatever that is, I'm not going to be bidding any connects. I won't be bidding anything extra, and you can put me down at the bottom of the list, and I'm still going to get hired over the freelancer who bid all those connects, because I'm going to be the best person for the job if I'm applying. So that's the only kind of jobs that I apply to. That's the only kind of jobs you should apply to, is when you are the absolute best person for the job. Now, to highlight how freelancers think about this, we can go down and look at the comments when Upwork announced this on September 8th. So this is just about a week ago. I mean, the first comment here says, sorry, but this will make a freelancer's job harder. Deciding on what to spend more connects on. Less is more, less options to decide on, please. So they already don't like it. It's already negative feedback coming. It will be an additional burden on freelancers. Also, hardworking, experienced freelancers send their proposals to only those jobs which they think are the best for them. So they don't need any blue lighting for something like that. This guy gets it. I mean, there's like probably hundreds of comments on here. I don't even know how many comments have been made on this. There's at least 22 pages of comments. You guys can go through and read them for yourself. I'll drop a link in the description for it if you want to check that out. But the point is, this is another cash grab from Upwork. It's trying to suck more money out of freelancers instead of trying to do the right thing and connect the best freelancers with the best clients. And maybe they should do something else. Maybe they should try and find a more valuable way for lower performers. Maybe they can offer something different that they're not doing right now. I don't know what that thing is. I'm not Upwork. I'm not a platform. I am just somebody who uses the platform and does well. And it doesn't matter whenever I submit my proposals. When I submit a proposal, it might be 3 days late. I don't care. I do not care what the time frame is. Sometimes I'll submit a proposal to things that are a month old or beyond because it just doesn't matter. If you're the right person, then you're going to get hired. If a job is open for 2 days and they haven't hired somebody, there's a reason for that. And if a job is open for a month and they haven't hired somebody, either they've disappeared or they're still just waiting for the right person to come along. And that is how clients pick people. They pick the right person, the person they think is the best for the job. And it doesn't matter how many connects you spend, because it does not matter if your proposal is at the top. Clients are looking at all of the proposals, or at least all of those that look relevant, all of those that look like they actually stand a chance to fit this position. They have a lot of different little filters and things. Like if you don't put pizza at the top of your proposal when they ask you to put pizza, they're not gonna look at you. They're gonna disqualify you instantly. But those are the kinds of things. Clients have little filters that let them filter out the worst people as fast as possible. And now Upwork is saying, hey, worst people, come back. Send more proposals, spend more money on connects, push out more connects so you can bid against other people who are low value, low performers on the platform. And you guys are going to compete against each other. And you guys aren't, neither of you, like none of you. It doesn't matter if this guy and this guy and this guy and this guy all bid and all get pushed to the top. None of you are going to win the gig because you're not the one being valuable for clients. If you were, you wouldn't need to use this. So that is the thing that you need to know about this. If you're someone who can get responses to your proposals, then you don't need the bidding system. There's no reason for it because you already know that you can get responses anytime, even if you are 3 days late, even if you're the 30th person on the list, which isn't probably going to happen because you've got top rated status, you've got 100% JSS, you've got all the things, you're earning money for clients or you're earning money with clients, which Upwork likes, so they will boost you in their algorithms, which seems to be happening now. We've talked about that in Discord recently. By the way, if you're not in my Discord, you should definitely swing down, drop it in the description, click the button to go into Discord, join us in there because we talk about all this stuff pretty regularly, ongoing, even when I'm not making videos. So that's my thoughts on this bullcrap system that Upwork has now launched or is in beta mode right now. If you are somebody who fits into this category, you're somebody who is not getting responses to your proposals, no matter how many you send, you're sending 10 a day, 20 a day, whatever that is, then that should tell you something. It should tell you that something in your approach is broken. Because when I send proposals, I send 1, 2, maybe 3 proposals max before I've got a response. Usually I get a response for every proposal I send, and it's because I send a proposal only when I think I'm a really good fit for the job, only when I think I can really help this client out, and only when I think that whatever happens, nobody else is going to be able to submit something and say something that is going to put them ahead of me whenever I submit my proposal. So you have to be valuable for clients. You have to come from a place of caring about clients. And if you're not getting responses, it's time to think about how you can change what you're doing. What can you say differently? Maybe you don't talk about yourself so much. Maybe you talk more about the client's projects. Maybe you stop trying to sell the client. Maybe you just offer your services and talk like a human. These are all things we can talk about in an upcoming future video. And in our next video, we are going to talk about, well, actually, it's going to be a product review for something called the Lunar Mat, which is something that is made for freelancers. It's a foot massager for freelancers, designed by freelancers for freelancers, for those of you who stand on your feet. We'll talk about that upcoming video, probably on Monday. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in a comment down below. I'm betting that if you are a smart freelancer, then you will already see right through this little Upwork scheme. And for those of you who are wondering if you should do this or not, if you should bid to get your proposals boosted up in the results, the answer is no. Don't do it. Just focus on writing better proposals. Focus on finding the right clients for you where you can really help and be valuable for them, and only apply to those gigs. If you're sending 10 or 20 proposals and not getting any responses per day, dial it back. You should only be sending 1 to 3 proposals per day max, because there's no way you're finding 10 to 20 clients who you're an exact perfect fit for, or who you're even a really good match with. Think about that, figure out, ask yourself, how can I be more valuable to these clients? And your results are going to change and improve exponentially. That's all I've got for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Drop me a comment in the comments down below. Yeah, I'll see you in Discord. Thanks so much. See you next time.